Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Friday morning. We finally made it to the end of the week. This is it's April the 5th, and hope that you had a good Thursday. Hope that you were able to weather weather the storms of life. Whatever might be going on in your life. I know there's lots of things going on in everyone's lives. But anyway, hope that you're now rested and ready to tackle the opportunities that this Friday presents, and whatever God has for us on this Friday. We're on the brink of a weekend, and so hopefully you're ready to maybe wind this week up in a good way. This morning, I want to share with you a devotional entitled "How Gentleness Calms Conflict." Have you ever noticed, that human beings, have a tendency to mimic other people's emotions? I mean, especially if we're sitting or standing right across from them. The reason we do this is because of mirror neurons, they're called, in our brains, that allow us to sympathize and to, mirror other people's, what other people feel. I mean, for instance, if, somebody, gets angry with you, you get angry back, most cases. If somebody is really miserable and you hang around that person, long enough, you may get miserable too. In the same way, when someone raises their voice against you, you usually raise your voice back. Then they raise their voice, higher, and then you raise your voice higher, and then pretty soon things have escalated, and your emotions, tend to get out of control. But you see, the Bible offers a different way to respond. In Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1, it says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Let me give you a little tip that will, I think, maybe save you a lot of heartache and conflict in maybe your marriage, maybe in your parenting, in your friendships, and at work. When another person raises their voice, lower yours. When you do that, you see you're demonstrating strength under control. Another word for strength under control is gentleness. Gentleness diffuses conflict. It de-escalates anger. A gentle person does not overreact and is not driven by their emotions. A gentle person demonstrates strength under control. The Greek word in the Bible for gentleness is the word prautes. It's Prautes. Some older English translations of the Bible translate prautes as meek. Now the word meek isn't really used much anymore, because meek has become kind of a synonym for weak. But you see, gentleness or prautes that's anything but weak. In fact, the word prautes was used to refer to a wild stallion that had been tamed. I mean, think about that image. I mean, if you were to go out in the hills and maybe find a wild stallion, if you could do that, there might be certain places where you could do that. It's unbridled, and it can be even dangerous. With a strength that could kill you pretty quickly. But if you were to tame that stallion, it's still just as strong as it's always been, but the strength is now brought under control. The strength is, it's bottled up, for the master's use, the owner. When you learn true gentleness, as a man or a woman of God, you see, you don't become weak. Listen, you just bring your strength under God's control, and you use it, for His purposes. And this is a good lesson for all of us, myself included, because trust me, I need this just as much as you do. We all need to try to de-escalate. Sometimes when we get upset and different things happen in our lives, and so my prayer is that we be known as people with a gentle heart. That we can de-escalate. Things when they arise, and then that brings about a better spirit of friendship and whatever else is going on in our lives. And so anyway, I hope that encourages you here on this Friday. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. As always on Friday, I'd like to tell you, if you find yourself close to Hydro on Sunday morning and you don't have a place to worship, come worship with us at Hydro First Baptist Church. We'd love to worship with you and get to know you. But anyway, remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you soon. God bless you.